Hey, good morning, and thanks for coming back to the channel. I hope everyone had a good time off, assuming you had time off during the holiday season. That's Christmas and New Year's. I was offline because I was enjoying myself to some degree during that time. But I was trying to stay on top of some current events. And one of the things that came to mind, and I'm going to call it the curse of constitutional carry, the curse of being free to exercise your Second Amendment right. Because what's happening, and it was focused on the state of Texas, they've had a 500% increase in people being arrested for felony gun offenses and other gun offenses. And the second thing that's happening, and we can get this information from TSA, the number of firearms, loaded or not, that people try to take through the screening area it's off the chart. Now, I mean, these aren't a bunch of terrorists trying to do bad things. However, there are a bunch of ignorant people, ignorant little I, because I'm going to say it's the excitement that many have to now be able to exercise this freedom. The problem is they have not gone to training to understand in their state what the rules are, because there are still rules, right? There are places you can't carry and so forth, and some of those will be struck down. But nevertheless, you do need to understand the rules for carrying a firearm in the jurisdiction in which you live, specifically the state. We, as I'll say experienced armed citizens, really need to politely reinforce this with those that we know are new to carrying, because it's an irritation to law enforcement. They don't want to do that, and it's an embarrassment and an irritation and costly to some of the citizens who are being arrested for these things. I know at my airport here, you can carry into the airport, but obviously you cannot carry through the sterile area through TSA. And they have big signs everywhere. You know, don't forget, leave your little friend in the car. That's if you're going to try to get on a plane. And people still forget. And that's the thing. They forget. They just go, oh crap. They forget knives that they have in their pocket because they're in a hurry, and they forget whatever else they tried to put in their check bag, not the check bag, their carry-on bag, because they forgot. Heck, I almost forgot that I had a flipper knife in my carry-on bag, but I always do before I go into the airport. I always do a bag check, and I found, oh man, so it does happen, and I'm asking all of you that are new and enjoying your Second Amendment freedom, that you also take the responsibility to learn what the law is, not just the law for carry, but the laws for using deadly force in your state, because it varies state to state. I have this conversation all the time with people around the country, and I have to remind them, yes, what you're saying is true for the state you live in. Where I live, it's like this, right? And all of you that have been carrying for a while have the same thing. So I ask you to take a minute, enjoy your right, figure out what the law is, the current law, by the way, because laws change almost every January somewhere, because I don't want to see people going to jail for stuff, paying fines, and that's just unnecessary. So with that, I'm going to wish everyone out there a happy new year. I think 2023 is going to be gangbusters for the Second Amendment. the way things are going. And I'm looking at putting up another video about that later on. But for now, if you like the channel, you like the content, do the stuff down below. And as always, thanks for watching, and carry on.